most people know that my son passed away from fentanyl overdose, and that was the greatest grief of my life. But prior to that, way back when, the birth of my first daughter, Meg, I died and had a death experience and came back. And that experience was really set the context for my whole entire life thereafter. And I can share that with you because
please. I find this so fascinating. NDEs, near-death experiences, are just a death experience because you did die and go see the other side for a while.
I did. In childbirth, I went into anaphylactic shock during childbirth, and I flatlined straight on the table. Robert Woodland was my doctor. He still says to this day that it was the most memorable experience of his career as a doctor. But yeah, when your autonomical system shuts down, you can't breathe, your heart's not working. And in that moment, there was no panic in me. I was perfectly calm, but everything around me was array. It was like doctors, nurses, code blue. The hospital was like insane. Someone jumped up on my chest trying to get oxygen in my lungs. And I just lifted above my body. I could see everything happening in the operating room. And then I went up even further and I could see, I saw my funeral and I saw past lives. I saw my husband crying at my funeral. I can remember the intimate details. And then I actually made a decision about whether or not I would come back or not. And I knew I had to come back. I knew I was having a girl. I knew her name was Megan. This was before we were told the sex of our kids way back when. She's 37 now. Yeah. And it was profound. I decided to come back and into my body, and whammo, just like that, I made that decision. But when I was gone, I realized I had this download of all-knowing about the energetic world, and that set the context for my life. But when I woke up, I was like, Jesus Christ, I thought I was effing dead. The whole place burst out laughing. I'm not sure if you're allowed to say those words on TV, but it was an explosive moment, and everybody burst out laughing because they thought they were going to lose a mother and a child. And anyway, I started ordering everyone around. If you want to get those tubes out my throat, get them out, get the pillow out from under my head, and that kind of thing. But I came back and I had that experience, and I wrote about it for days and days after. And it set the context for my life that this is not the finite life that we live in. And from there, I was grounded when it came to grief. And when I lost my son, Ben, I held on to that experience with everything that I had.